So if you go to the production version of the website and refresh and go to the home page, and if you're logged in, then you should see that the default tab is your feed, right? And if you go to our app, currently it is set to global feed. And also we are not loading the articles because we have removed the fetch all articles from the core namespace. So we need to address this issue. So if we go to the React code and on the component will mount, in line 32, we set the tab. If the token is there, then the tab is feed, otherwise all. In the articles promise, if we have the token, then we need to call the feed article, otherwise the articles all. So we have to implement this in our reagent app. So the first thing that we are going to do is in the API in line number 9, we're going to refactor that logic to a new function, and we'll call our function get token. And yeah, so now let's connect to the REPL so that we can test our new function. So if we call the get token, it should return the JWT token because we are still logged in. Now that we have this get token function, we can go to the routes and modify our home route. So let's import the get token, and when we are entering the home page, instead of console logging, we will check. We'll do a simple check over here, and we will say if we have the token or if the user is logged in, then we want to call the feed endpoint. So in the article namespace, we have the so first let's import the article as well. So if we have the token, then we want to call the articles slash articles feed in line 36. Otherwise we want to call the articles browse, right? So let's also proper namespace it so that the warning sign disappears. And now if we refresh, we should see the articles because we are loading it. However, we are still showing the global feed tab active, so we want to fix that as well. So what we want to do is we want to move the tab state to the articles namespace, and let's delete that, and right below the article state let's paste it. And as well on so if we have the token, then let's do a do block, and we want to say reset the tab state, reset the article slash tab state to feed. And else if we want to reset the articles, so it should be articles, okay, and otherwise we want to set it to all. So now if you refresh, everything works as well. Now so this is looking good. We also want to do the same thing. So let's also refactor the get token in the get auth header. Now let's go to the profile page, and we have the same problem in the profile page as well. Since there is so if you go to the React code, we can see that when in the component will mount, we are calling the by author method, so which is in our case fetch by. I know we could rename this, do a proper rename, but for now we'll just say fetch by. But we need to call this when we are entering the profile page. So again, the idea is the same. So when we are entering the profile route or the profile page, then we want to call the fetch by, and let's pass the username. And if we save it, it's going to throw us an error because it expects 2 arguments. So to fix this, since we're always passing 0, we're going to modify the fetch by function to make it multi-arity. So so if we just accept 1 argument author, then we want to call this function again and pass author and then 0. So now if we refresh, everything should work. However, we still have an issue in the home page. If we go to global feed, we are not showing our article. So why is that? So the reason is because in our articles namespace, when we are browsing the articles, we need to provide the header, right? So in the articles browse, right below handler, let's also add the headers. And now if you save it and refresh, now in the global feed, we should see new article which we created. So yeah, I think this is looking good. I think we have implemented all the functionalities as well as the expected behaviors. So, and also let's try, in case if the user is logged out, then let's refresh. Okay, so this is good. So we need to show the global feed. So that's about it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.